Welcome, y'all, back to So You Mean to Tell Me. So it's been a year plus since the last time I uploaded. So if you're returning, hey girl, hey, you are loyal and I missed you and I appreciate you. And if you are new here, welcome in to So You Mean to Tell Me, a mental health channel by a counseling student in progress, entering our last year, y'all. Woo! We are in the last year, so let's get it. Let's just get right into it. This video is going to serve as a where we been and where we going kind of video. So I kind of want to tell y'all what kind of led to me stepping back from YouTube and what to expect as we go forward in this YouTube journey. So if we're going to be real, y'all, I truly bit off more than I could chew originally when I started this YouTube journey. Like I said, I am a full-time student in graduate school. I work full-time. I'm a dog mommy, and I'm still someone who's just trying to have a life, right? So I kind of started feeling burnt out. YouTube started feeling like a job rather than fun, and this is something that is meant to be fun for me. You know, it's just something to release and to document my journey, and I wanted to do it with you all. People who are interested, people who are trying to do it as well, and people who've already done it. Just for anybody, any and everybody who's trying to tune into the journey, this is what we're here for. So during that time, I just had to take a step back and kind of be more intentional about how I was moving, right? So I knew that I wanted to develop professionally. So in the midst of doing all that, I couldn't do everything that I was doing and still grow. I had to kind of step back and be more intentional about what I was doing, and that led to me networking. Listen, I'm somebody who has anxiety, so if you're somebody who's like, well, I'm shy and I don't like going out, trust me, I get it, I know, boom, that's me. However, we got to get uncomfortable to grow. That's just bottom line. You got to get uncomfortable. You can't grow in a comfort zone. So I kind of just put myself out there. Whether there was a mixer or an event or just an org or something going on, I put myself out there and made sure that I was there. And I had a blast. I had fun. This is where you'll meet your counseling friends. Your counseling friends are necessary. I learned the hard way how necessary it is to have counseling friends. Now, your regular friends and family are just as important. They're so important. I'm not trying to negate that at all. However, being in this program is a lot. Supervision, practicum, internship, and we're going to get into all those journeys in further videos. But if you know, you know, that is a lot to be doing that, going to school, going to work, going to practicum, volunteering, taking care of your responsibilities. It's a lot. It's a lot. So being able to have those counseling friends or people who understand and are walking in those shoes with you or are preparing to walk in those shoes as well, it's better to have, sometimes it's better to have somebody to lean on who can understand. So I use that time to do that, get into my professional development, get into my networking, because you want to have your name in rooms that you ain't never even walked in, because that's how you set yourself up for success. That's how you set yourself up for opportunities and just chances and just people that can help you get to the next level. And you can do the same for them as well. So doing that led me to joining the counseling association of my school. And that led to me becoming the vice president. Y'all, I am so proud. So proud of becoming the vice president of the counseling association. I still can't believe it. I'm just, as somebody who doesn't usually do things like that, I'm just proud to be serving on a board, and I'm proudly serving on that board. I'm making sure that I'm active. You know, once you join these things and once you have the opportunity to be a part of it, make sure you're active. Make sure you soak up all the opportunities and talk to all the people that you can and just try to learn. Because what I'm learning as I navigate through this program is not just about the academics. You know, it's about yourself and your development, because you will learn, like that's inevitable, but you also need to grow as you're going through this program. And I'm just learning a lot about myself and just who I want to be as a person and how I want to move as a person, right? So that's another thing, check. So networking, we got the vice president situation, and then it was just about boundaries. Point blank, period. We hear boundaries all the time, boundaries this, boundaries that, but boundaries are also important. You got to stand 10 toes behind your boundaries. You can't just set boundaries and then let somebody break them. Because the first time you let your boundaries down, you can't say, oh, okay, now I'm going to be, no, because you already let it down one time. So now people are kind of looking at you like, maybe she not for real, or maybe he not for real. So you got to be very firm and very strict on your business. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares the way you care about yourself, about what you need to do. I know that there are people that are listening or people that are watching that are going through this program, and they may have advisors or professors or just people within their school or within their program that they feel like aren't setting them up for success. I've been there, I'm living that, and I will tell y'all, one thing I have really taken from that is you cannot expect people to do their jobs. As sad as it is, you have to advocate for yourself. You have to be there for yourself. You have to make sure that you're looking for events. Make sure that you're checking your degree plan. Make sure you're making sure you're taking all your courses and you're staying on top of your stuff. Because as much as we would like for people to do their job or do what they're supposed to do, at the end of the day, it's our degree, it's our education, and it's our life. So we got to make sure we're putting that in our own hands. And that is just something that I feel like everybody should do across all disciplines, is make sure that you're putting your education in your own hands, because at the end of the day, it's your education, right? So that's really what I've been on. And now that I'm entering my last year, 2026 will be my last year, I am a full-time intern. So I'll be doing internship 1 and internship 2 these last 2 semesters. And so with that, I found that I have more time to be able to do things like this, because I'm not going to have to take as many courses. Like, not to say that internship isn't hard or isn't a lot, because it is, but I don't have to take as many courses as I was previously. It'll just be interning while I go to work, you know, things of that nature. And we'll talk about how we navigate through all that later. But because I won't be taking as many classes as well, I found that I have more time to be able to document with you all and talk to you all and just have this time to just vent and learn from other people, right? So that's the plan. So where we going? We're going to talk about counseling theories and counseling terms in more layman's terms. We're going to talk about it just how we talking right now. We're going to have conversations, because yes, this is meant for people who are also trying to get their degree. This is also going to be meant for people who are just interested in learning and people who just want to listen to the journey and watch the journey. So with that being said, we're going to talk normally. I learned that when I'm able to just describe what I'm talking about in terms that aren't so professional and aren't so intellectual, then that I'm really getting it. I really understand. If I could tell you normally, then you know what you're talking about. So we're gonna talk about it like that, right? We're gonna learn our theories, we're gonna learn our terms, we're gonna document our journey. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the Counseling Association, keep y'all updated on the vice president teams. I'm gonna tell y'all all about that. And then also just with graduation and just random pop-ins, checkups, conversations, just whatever comes up. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself this time, you know. I'm just gonna let it flow, and whoever wants to join will join, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, exactly when I'm supposed to be there. So I really hope that you all have enjoyed this video. It's really just supposed to be where we been, where we at. The next video will be about practicum and internship. So even if you're not like into the whole school journey and things like that, I think you should also check it out, because you'll know kind of what your therapist went through or what your friends are going through, or maybe it could be a career choice that you want to learn, you know, you want to do. So just stay tuned for that. It'll be here soon. Again, we're not going to put any hard due dates on it. We're just going to let it come when it's supposed to come, how it's supposed to come. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with y'all. Internship and practicum is like my favorite thing to talk about, because it gets me so excited. So y'all are going to really, really love that video. And when you're watching this, it will most likely be Christmas or maybe after Christmas. So I just want to wish y'all, you and yours, a Merry Christmas from me and mine. Whether your day is full with lots of activities, or you're just having, you know, one of those lazy days, which are great too, I just hope that this day finds you with love, peace, comfort, joy, and happiness. So y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all next time. So you mean to tell me we back? Bye.